It's also where we'll come into the glint hawks and stuff. In the hunting trials. Another hunter's lodge around there. I think we have... What are they? They're called tramplers. Yeah, we got some tramplers there. Down there. That's part of the hunting lodge thing. You go down there and kill a bunch of them. Quick save here. This is actually a hunting lodge right here. Oh, there's a glint hawk. Nope, that is a stormbird. That's a big one. Yeah, the stormbirds are... All the flying machines are really rough. Really, really rough. And I have strayed from the path here, apparently. Where do I gotta go? Down there? There's apparently a path over here. Is that really... That's not really a path. That's down to the thing. Oh, I guess it's showing up as a path. That's the real path there. Meantime, we have storm birds flying overhead. No, then we got shadow Karja there, it looks like. Oh no, they're friendly. Okay, they're friendly Karja. Cool. Hey guys, have fun with that storm bird. Bunch of glint hawks up there. Do this and do that. Don't have to redo a whole lot of stuff. And yep, this is on our way. Lone light. This way, I think. Yeah, I should just stop off up here just for the sake of argument. Get the campfire and stuff. I don't think there's not a quest in here yet, I don't think. I think there's one a little bit later. Yeah, this all connects down at the bottom. Broadhead's down there. And Meridian is straight ahead. Awesome. The nice thing about this is it kind of introduces you to the next area that you're basically going to spend most of the rest of the game in. This area. Not counting the DLC. DLC is pretty significant, but this is the area where you're going to be really spending a ton of time. There's a lot of quests around here and cauldrons and other things. Speaking of quests, I believe we have Nil up here on the side. I believe this is Nil, right? Yeah, yep, it is.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for.
Oh, hey, Madge. I see you.
Those surprised splashes.
No crashes so far.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
It is... I am getting some frame rate hitches.
Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Right, so he wants me to do another bandit camp. Not going to do that right now. You know, I do have the latest drivers, so NVIDIA just released some more drivers for Microsoft Flight Sim and a few other games. And I am getting a little bit of frame hitches from that. Like every so often here when we get into load new areas up. But not during any combat or anything like that. It's been okay. So far so good. In terms of that. Well, yeah, we still got a good old distance to run here.
Hey, look up.
These guys are not friendly.
You're not gonna be the one to stop.
There we go. Oh, there we got a big one over there. That is a... Oh, I just had it. Bellowback? Not a bellowback. I forget the name of them. It's too far away now to get an ID on it. That Nil over there doing all that damage? Yep, Nil just killed both of these broadheads. Or at least the one broadhead there. Okay. I'll take all your metal shards. I need all of them. Yeah, let's see if I can get an ID on you. Thunderjaw, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, these guys are very rough. Hopefully I can just slip on by there without him getting too upset. Meridian is this way. Yeah, we're getting a good map tour here. Yeah, as I transition through the map here, they have you go like this is a good long run to Meridian, and as we're loading up more of the map for the first time, it's a little choppy, but I would kind of expect that too because it's streaming it in for the first time. Okay. And here comes Meridian. Now, we'll see how the game handles Meridian, because this is the biggest city in the game. So, we'll see what happens here. This will be the good test of whether or not I'm going to have problems or not, I would say. In fact, they even use this. There's a benchmark, a hardware benchmark, in the options menu, and it actually flies through Meridian as the benchmark, so... Man, it's even more spectacular. Got the spire back there, and man, it's even prettier than it was on the PS4. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, there's a little hiccup there. There's also, like, there's the upper city, and then there's, like, a lower farming village down there, too. That's why I say this is, like, the biggest area in the game. Campfire over here. Make sure I save just to... If something does happen, we don't have to go very far. Get back to where we are.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to...
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere.
Okay.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
I do like that they give you a little recap from, you know, what the NPCs told you from a few hours ago. Because they know at this point you've been through a whole bunch of stuff and you probably don't remember all the main story points.
Hold! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive!
Speaking
I
of,
thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So,
A little.
you're alive. This, we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
It'll get easier. I lost someone too, or stop feeling sorry for yourself. It'll get easier?
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
Let's go to Olin's.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
I better actually have her walk.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I
Just drink. I don't think I just drink. Well, there you go. That should be on a t-shirt.
That girl. Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Oh, yeah, thanks, ladies. I appreciate that.
Vengeance for Ursa.
You see a redhead and suddenly you get catty.
Will Avad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa?
Very diplomatic.
Not now.
I like how they speed up when you get to the place.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
Other than the door.
For one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
There is a hatch here.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
He says to the
That
giant
key
hatch.
Won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Find a way to break the hatch. Really braced and reinforced. Oh yeah, I remember this one. We're gonna go upstairs.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Not quite, sir. Not quite. Family portrait. Aha! Here it is. Here and yep.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
Oh, that half smile she gives. It's like, oh, we're gonna give us a little push here. Timber.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Alright, I guess we better go down the correct way here. Oh, yeah, he's already down there. That's a lot of blaze, it looks like. We got here. Two-dimensional representation map. Okay. Olin's journal. And... oh.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Alright, and got a map here. 2 places marked off.
Map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Okay. And...
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
What I love about the music here in Meridian is it sounds like something that would... It sounds like a combination of something that would come out of Lord of the Rings and... Yeah, no, it sounds like... It kind of sounds like something that would come out of Lord of the Rings. It's got that sort of violin-y sound where it's like upbeat. And it's got that little beat to it, like it's like I've heard it before. And I can't place where I've heard it before other than this game, but yeah, it's that little vibe to it that's kind of cool.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
You're an outlander.
Is that
Nora
some
from the look
kind
of you.
spice?
I'll bet you're a machine hunter too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
I don't take Aloy for a piss on the floor type of girl, but okay. If it comes to that. We got a bunch people to talk to.
Can you spare a moment? You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight.
Oh, jeez, already?
If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Thief?
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
It's also got a little bit of Zelda in it, too. Like, the music is really cool. So the problem with Meridian is I always get there's 2 levels and I always forget how to get up to the second level.
I would like to talk to you.
Let's come around this way because I know there's another campfire around here. Do that. At least want to trigger these quests so we can look at them in a list and pick them as we go. Here we go. Okay, and then talk to this guy, this priest.
Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. A shrine was built there
Snap
to ward off the
moths.
machines. And its
Alligators.
fate leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. A call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there.
Glint hawks
drawn
too.
to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
What else were they gonna do?
Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different.
Alright.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Cool. Honor the fallen. That might be a bit over our level though.